So we just finished our set versus the astronauts over at Space Station Gaming, and let's just say we took them to space and they never came back down.
Kind of interesting set. They did play decently in the early games, or rather us making a lot of mistakes.
Kuda here to lock him down. He's trying to hide within the minions and return some damage, but in the 2v1, no way out. Cyno finds first blood. Annenster on the way. Sanctified Field is out, and that does allow for PBM to escape. Jeff Hinla gets blocked, but still has the epic uppercut, and POLARBEARMIKE goes down.
It was kind of a sloppy 3-0, but it was a 3-0 nonetheless, and we got the job done.
We'll have to talk about the other side in a moment, as Fear No Evil is a nice combo into PBM, but he uses the Ragnarok for the CC immunity, and suddenly Jeff Hinla is the one that's in the passive. A nice kill for Rival. Chains are out for Twig, but he pulls no one. Sanctified Field drops from ARKKYL, but Barracuda pushes past to try and recall demons, but Cyno has suddenly showed up. He's found his way to Captain Twig, and if he can get this kill, it'll be a big fight, but he doesn't have the damage.
Oh, the dot damage from Twig is actually enough. He turns it around and kills Cyno, and he blinks out of there. That is massive.
PandaCat's made his way into the picture, and Space Station have slowed down on the Primal Fury a bit, but FINEOKAY done playing games. He blinks right to the backline. Rival strip away the objective as well, and FINEOKAY still standing tall way in the backline. PBM does have to disengage, but Fine finds Annenster way in the back. POLARBEARMIKE is now finally low because Barracuda's damage knows no bounds. FINEOKAY gets a double kill, but there's Cyno with the Fear No Evil, and PandaCat gets dropped.
Cyno's got to get up and over this wall. Instead, we'll go away from FINEOKAY, but ARKKYL won't get the option. It doesn't feel like. He's got Excalibur's Wrath, but it just delays the inevitable. But keep your eye on the prize. It's Rival that got the Primal Fury, and that's a huge deal.
I'm gonna ult for like props. Can we go in? Go in, yeah, go on. Fix, someone fix.
I got a big tether,
I sundered Kumba,
Come.
I'm ulting, what's that?
I would think the
Might not pull anyone, who knows? Zhong. Yo, I'm on bug.
Yeah.
I stunned him, that's his beads. Okay. End the game.
Falls as well. That's the left side Phoenix, and I think that might just be the game as well. Team Rival can move right into the Titan room and take this from SSG.
What was? Yeah, good game.
I think we had some good plays, some things we can work on.
Aria boots here again from Cyno. I'm starting to wonder if this isn't just a preference as PBM fights a two-man knock-up, intoxicates, and the damage there from PandaCat make it 3, a double for Panda and one more. Rival come roaring out of the gates. They're able to find this kill to FINEOKAY. That could be huge. Lord of the Afterlife's already been used, but Captain Twig comes in with a stun, and Cyno shredded, and suddenly this is turned around entirely. Aqua does get a pretty beefy heal, but as far as kills go, they're done over there.
Game 2, we lost a Fire Giant. We lost a fight after that, like 2 for 5 or something like that. It was really bad.
This Fire Giant has Rival written all over it in big purple letters. This is theirs. Barracuda and Annenster are on their way, but it kind of feels like they just be adding more fuel to the fire at this point, if they even walked in. Fire Giant low, and Barracuda does want to try and contest. Beads to get off a card on the objective, and Barracuda does it. Fire Giant stripped away, but isn't enough to slow down Rival when they've got an FG's worth of lead already. That's Twig's ultimate's down too, as Annenster comes back into the party with the Living Nightmare, and Space Station showing a pulse, but Jeff Hinla gets brought down by ARKKYL, and Rival collapses on the Barracuda. Aegis buys him time, but it isn't enough. A double for ARKKYL as Aqua tries to keep this fight going, but it's on life support.
Aqua so low, huge 4-man root for Annenster, but now he gets flopped and says, guys, maybe that is all for you, Aqua. He ends up getting killed, so now Annenster might be next.
Annenster is certainly in trouble of falling here. FINEOKAY gets the CC they need, and Twig cleans that one up.
Look at you. I stunned him. I girdled.
He's tethered as well. That's his ult.
Land him in the middle of us? Yeah, flop! Big flop and all! Come on, grab as well. Grab.
I'm with you, Ben. Yeah.
Now Zhong. Can we enter mid? Enter mid, maybe? I think we can. Enter mid. Yes, we can enter mid.
I'm glad we kind of still played aggressive and we didn't crumble. We just kind of played aggressive how exactly we wanted to going into the set, so I'm really happy about that.
I'm just gonna hit him the Naja. There's 3 here.
I'm here.
Yeah, I hit the Kumba. Kumba's low. All the beats. I got the red.
Yeah, I need help.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Naja.
Ben's dead. Just keep fighting.
Kill Naja. You guys got first ult. Everything.
I can kill Naja, Kenny.
Good.
What is Kumba? Nice.
Good shit, boys.
2 for 1, and red buff defended for Team Rival.
PandaCat needs some cooldowns coming back to kill Jeff Hinla. Swarm and Honey
slow
will guarantee it.
guess what, guys? I'm massively fucking ahead of this Apollo again.
As Kraken used over here by these left side mid Harpies, Twig able to reposition as Anderster's quite low. Did he just assume he was dead no matter what there?
I guess. I don't know. You got to make Mike use a cooldown in that spot.
Jeff Himlo now in trouble as well, and suddenly things become a problem. Barracuda rotates over with a recall.
Missed.
Demons, but can't quite get Panda Cat, so that ends up being a 4-for-1.
We're doing this, by the way.
Do it, we have Kraken,
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
They're trying to
Do it.
I'm stunning Osiris, stun Osiris.
Nice, let's kill Osiris.
I'm force stopping you, Max on top of you, on top of you.
I got Ninja, alright? There's no Ninja. I'm gonna look at John. We look
Yeah,
at
use
John.
location.
Yeah, I'm on Jong, I'm on Jong.
Come back.
I'm healing you, Kenny, I heal you.
Alright, dead.
Nice.
I'm on Ninja. I can maybe kill
I'm coming, Max.
Come back.
Yeah.
Oh, lose my HP.
I can Kuba.
Coming to you, Al.
And that's exactly what I'm saying Rival's going to do. They make the adjustment. Instead of looking for where Barracuda usually is, they actually keep their eyes open and see where he's going. It's straight into the back line.
When it feels like maybe its value has gone up, hopefully we'll see it come through as PBM wants to kick things off. And I love this more and more. You line up in mid, but position to right to catch the other squad off guard. Panda Cat again is going to be the sacrificial lamb as the right Phoenix melts. This comp has so much shred. There's the Kraken 2 to buy Panda Cat a moment, and he's not even sacrificed yet. He gets his damage off to set up a 2-for-1, and now Aqua's quite low as well.
Aqua's going to end up falling, but Annenster comes in trying to make a play on a Captain Twig, but he's still got relics, and Annenster will fall because of it. And Space Station falls again.
Squeaky clean here from Team Rival in this set so far. It's just Sino left inside the fountain, but the rest of Rival will make mincemeat of this Titan. A dominant performance from Rivals. They grab this set 3-0.
What are we doing here? What's the plan? Alright, GG's, bro. What's up, Jeff? GG's.
Okay, man.
I actually used to be on that org, and I actually teamed with a couple of players on the team. They're a great group of guys, and honestly, they're all really good players. It's just sometimes like teams don't mesh well, and so far this season they haven't been really doing too well. But I think they're better than people give them credit for, especially Reddit and a lot of people who don't know much about the game. But Sino literally won a world championship last season. It's not like he has dropped off that much and all that. So. And Aqua, especially, he's my lane matchup, and I've always thought Aquarius is like such a beast. Like ever since he started playing the SPL, I think if under different circumstances and maybe under different team or something like that, that he would probably be still like a top solo laner. Like people would be considering him a top solo laner. It's just like the team that he's on right now.
I just feel like we're the best team if we play well, and I feel like if we can prep correctly and sort of just like get drafts that suit the way we want to play, I feel like we can easily come out with a good win.
Oh shit, I didn't notice you guys there. Well, while you're here, why don't you make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell.